Okay, good morning.
Sir, good morning.
Morning. Secretariat, please.
Sir, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is December 11, Monday. Welcome to today's BAC Bravo meeting. For the determination of the quorum, kindly acknowledge when your name is called. For the BAC members, we have M. Gen Ricardo C. Banayad, sir, Vice Chairperson. Good morning.
Present, good morning.
We also have Engineer Jaime Josep, our regular member. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, present po.
And also present is the provisional member, the end user from the ADMS. Good morning.
Good morning.
Also present are the members of the BAC Technical Working Group as well as the BAC Secretariat. We also send invitation to our observers, the CAAP Resident Auditor, PCCI, NGO, ABGFI, PICE, IAS, and PCAI. And for today's meeting, sir, three of the members of the committee is present, and so we declare there is a quorum, sir.
With that, the meeting will please come to order.
Yes,
First on
sir.
the agenda, please.
To proceed with the meeting, our agenda for today is the pre-bid conference for the project entitled Purchase of GNSS Equipment, Software, and IT Accessories with bid number 23-057-11 Bravo with an ABC of 15 million pesos, an ADMS project. We will verify, sir, if there is. Hello? Yes, sir. We'll check if there is a bidder online. So, may we request that the bidder online be admitted? So we could proceed now with the bid conference. To all the bidders, prospective bidders, good morning. Kindly type in your name and the company you present for record purposes. Later on, after the presentation of the in the pre-bid conference, you may restate your name and the company before you throw in your queries on the other questions. May we request, sir, to proceed with the pre-bid conference?
So how many bidders is online?
So far, there are two bidders we have admitted online. Sir.
Yeah.
So maybe as we go along, baka meron pa sir ng mga additional
Okay.
bidders, we could admit them.
So let's proceed.
Mr. Chair and BAC Committee, good morning. I am Engineer Amabaw from ADMS. Today we will present the pre-bid conference for the purchase of GNSS equipments, software, and its accessories with bid number 23-057-11 Bravo. So the project rationale, so ADMS implements numerous projects and additional DOTR downloaded projects, which involves the survey works for both the horizontal and vertical developments of airports, as well as the obstacle limitation survey of various airports, and numerous land survey requests for old claims and ongoing site acquisition projects. So given the number of projects being handled by this office due to the downloading of funds from the DOTR, procuring new GPS receivers is not merely an upgrade, but a necessary investment in the integrity and precision of our surveying endeavors. So it will enable us to uphold industry standards that mitigate the potential risks and enhance the reliability of our data, ultimately contributing to the overall success and safety of aeronautical surveys conducted by the team. The project title of this is Purchase of GNSS Equipments, Software, and its Accessories with a source of fund from the CAAP APP CY 2023. The approved budget of the contract is 15 million pesos. The duration is 30 calendar days with an applicable fee for the bidding documents of 28,000, which is inclusive of 12% VAT. For the bid data sheet, ITB clause 5.3. So for this purpose, contracts similar to the project shall be A, supply delivery of GPS or GNSS surveying equipments, and B, should have completed within the last 8 years a single contract that is similar to this project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. ITB clause 7.1a, subcontracting is not allowed. 14.2, the bid security in the form of surety bond shall be valid until 120 calendar days from the date of opening of bids and shall be callable on demand. For the special conditions of the contract, SSC clause 2.2, partial payment is not allowed. Terms of payment shall be 100% after complete delivery of goods. So it is stated in the section 8 of the terms of payment on the TOR. So these are the project deliverables. Project deliverables are supply and delivery of GNSS equipments, the software and its accessories, the submission of warranty certificate, submission of certificate of registration issued by NAMRIA, submission of certificate of calibration from the manufacturer, and actual training and demonstration on the GNSS product and its processing software. The documentary requirements are delivery receipt received by the supply division or the end user, warranty certificate, certificate of inspection and acceptance issued by CAAP, final certificate of completion and turned over issued by the winning bidder stating that the project is 100% complete, the billing statement or the sales invoice, as well as the training certificates. So section 7, schedule of requirements. For item number 1, GNSS, LTE, and UHF smart antenna, quantity is 10 units. Under item number 1 is item 1.1, the GNSS field controller, 10 units also. External RTK antenna, 10 units. Pole setup accessories, 10 units. Tripod setup accessories, 10 units. For item 1.5, memory devices and power cables, 1 gigabyte industrial grade SD memory card, 20 pieces. 8 gigabyte industrial grade memory stick, 10 pieces. Data transfer cable, 10 pieces. Power cable, 10 pieces. Battery and chargers, the multi-bay battery, 10 pieces. Lithium-ion battery, 50 pieces. For item 1.7, the hard containers, it should be 10 units. Item 1.8, GNSS Complete Care Package or the CCP, 10 units. Processing software, 5 units. Laptop for processing, Atlas i9 11th generation processor with licensed Microsoft Office, 3 units. And item number 2, the 3-year complete customer care package for the Leica Infinity. Leica Infinity, this is the existing processing software of this authority, 4 units. For the technical specifications, we have item number 1, 1.A, the 10 units with complete accessories of GNSS. The specification would be, it should be with intelligent management of multi-frequency, multi-constellation signal capable of tracking satellites. So these are the GPS, the GLONASS, the BIDU, the Galileo, QZ, SS, and the SBAS. It should have at least 555 channels or more, with delta compensation with inertial measurement unit or the IMU, with IP66 or IP68, proof resistant against water, sand, and dust, with rugged housing that can withstand topple drop, can operate on extreme temperatures at least negative 40 degrees to positive 65 degrees Celsius. It has raw data and RNX data lagging, the NMEA out, 20 Hz positioning update rate, and it should be interchangeable units as base and rover. For item 1.B, the 10 units field controller, it should be ruggedized controller with touch display, at least Windows 10 or latest, or at least Android 8 or latest, at least 4 GB RAM, and at least 32 GB internal memory. It should have SD card slot and a mass storage device support. It also includes internal Bluetooth, the WLAN, and the Wi-Fi module, 4G LTE integrated mobile or cellular modem, and an internal TS communication module. So it should have QWERTY key and with stylus, with built-in surveying field softwares, and it should include application program as follows. So license measure and stake application program or equivalent, license measure and stake to line application or the equivalent, license traverse application or the equivalent, and license RINEX export application. Item 1.C, the external RTK antenna. So the specification would be UHF radio antenna for GNSS smart antenna with a frequency range of 403 to 47 MHz. Gainflix radio antenna must be compatible with the system currently used by CAAP. For item 1.D, pole setup accessories, this is for the GNSS rover. So the specification would be telescopic aluminum or carbon fiber GNSS pole. So this should have a snap lock for rapid setup. It should have 5/8-inch screw and includes circular bubble with quick snap connector that allows fast and easy mounting of the GS antenna on the pole. Next is it should have pole holder plate for the field controller with clamp arrangement for attaching the holder plate, with dual strut support or the bipods. So the dual strut should have with 2 telescopic legs suitable for poles of all diameters. Item 1.E, tripod setup accessories. This is for GNSS base. So the specification would be the wooden tripod. So the wooden tripod should be heavy-duty, self-closing tripod with carrying strap and a side clamp screws. The package length should be at least 110 centimeter, extendable to 180 centimeter, that weighs 6.4 kilograms. It should have dry racks with optical plummet, a GNSS carrier with 5/8-inch screw thread, with measuring tape with integrated tape measure in millimeter and in inches. Item I.F, the memory devices and the power cable. So 2 pieces per unit, at least 1 gigabyte industrial grade SD memory card, 1 piece per unit, at least 8 gigabyte industrial grade USB memory stick, 1 piece per unit data transfer cable, 1 piece per unit the power cable that allows GNSS receiver to be externally powered. Item 1.G, the battery and chargers. 1 piece per unit multi-bay charger that charges at least 2 to 4 batteries and should include power cable. 5 pieces per unit lithium-ion battery that is at least 8 hours continuous uninterrupted operation and is rechargeable. Item I.H, the hard containers. So the hard containers for TOW smart antenna. So this hard container should have compartments for all the accessories for base and rover setup. Item 1.I, 3-year GNSS complete care package. So care package for both the GNSS smart antenna and the field controller. Item I.G, the processing software, at least 5 units proprietary processing software, and at least 3 units processing laptop with at least i9 11th generation processor bundled with licensed Microsoft Office. So for the item 2, we have 4 units of customer care package or the CCP of the existing software. So this is a 3-year complete GNSS and terrestrial bundle customer care package of the 4 existing processing software licenses of this authority. So the existing processing software of this authority is the Leica Infinity software. For the terms of reference, Section 5, the scope of work or the general requirements. So number 1, before the bidding process, the prospective bidder or supplier shall A, conduct actual demonstration or the compatibility test. So the supplier or the prospective bidder shall conduct actual field demonstration or survey using the offered GNSS units with the existing CAAP GNSS system, showing that both were technically compatible and working harmoniously in static and real-time kinematic mode. The resultant data of the above actual demo should also be processed using the existing GNSS software that CAAP uses. And afterwards, a certification will be issued by the procuring entity attesting that the products offered had passed compatibility testing for both GNSS systems and its software. Number 2, the bidder or supplier shall include the proprietary processing software of the GNSS offered with no additional cost to CAAP with a minimum of 5 units. And then number 3, minimum of 4-day extensive and thorough training for both the GNSS units and the processing software shall also be included in the bid proposal with no additional cost to the procuring entity. And any hardware and or software requirements that may be necessary for both the GNSS to work simultaneously or compatibly shall be provided by the winning bidder with no additional cost to CAAP. The winning bidder shall ensure that the GNSS equipment is registered and calibrated. Certificate of registration issued by the NAMRIA and a certificate of calibration from the manufacturer shall be submitted to this authority. Section 6, the bidder's qualification. So the bidder shall pass the compatibility test or the actual field demonstration of the product with the offered GNSS instrument with the existing CAAP GNSS system, and that the resultant data may also be processed on this authority's existing processing software. Number 2, the bidder must be registered with Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC or the Department of Trade and Industry, capable of implementing the project consistent with the primary purpose as it appears in its articles of incorporation. The bidders must submit a certification issued by the product manufacturer that they are a certified partner and that the manufacturer shall extend direct technical support to end user for the product being offered. The bidder or the supplier must have local service center in the Philippines authorized by the manufacturer to perform maintenance and repair works on the products. And number 5, the bidder or the supplier shall submit a manpower certification, a factory-trained service technician available in the Philippines with certificate from the factory. Section 7 of the terms of reference would be the warranty or the guarantee on equipment. So the supplier or the contractor must submit a warranty certificate and shall warrant the equipments to be operational and free from all defects for a period of not less than 1 year for parts and services for both hardwares and softwares from the date of acceptance of the whole project. The contractor shall repair and make good at its own expense any defects which may develop during the warranty period. The warranty period shall only commence upon formal acceptance of the hardware and software. The contractor shall repair and make good at its own expense any defects which may develop during the warranty period. Number 3, the supplier or the contractor shall guarantee that all spare parts necessary for the maintenance, repair, or replacement of the equipment shall be available for at least 1 year after the end of production of the type of equipment repaired. Number 4, after sales, service, and support during the warranty period, all reported defects shall be completely or satisfactorily repaired or replaced by the winning bidder or supplier within 48 to 72 hours after receipt of the verbal and/or written notice from the procuring entity. Section 8 of the TOR is the service level agreement within the warranty period. Number 1, in case of equipment pull-out, a service or replacement unit of the same specifications as that of the malfunctioning equipment shall be provided while the faulty equipment is undergoing repair or diagnostics. Number 2, the winning bidder shall at all times maintain the equipment functional and in running condition by providing the post-maintenance support and service, including after-sales service and support during the warranty period. All reported defects shall be completely or satisfactorily repaired or replaced by the winning bidder or supplier within 48 to 72 hours after receipt of a verbal and/or written notice from the procuring entity. Operations and management of all hardware and licensed software products, if any, deploying support technician for immediate maintenance, troubleshooting, and repair purposes for the duration of the warranty period, and keeping stock or buffer of required replacement parts for quick response time. So for the checklist of technical and financial documents, 1 is the technical component envelope, the Class A documents. For the legal documents, the components are the valid PhilJIPS registrations, certificate, platinum membership of all pages. B, registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry, or DTI for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority for cooperatives or its equivalent document. And C, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. And D, tax clearance per EO number 398 series 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. For the technical documents, E, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And F, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in sections 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. And G, the original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or the original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. And H, conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production or the delivery schedule, the manpower requirements, and or after sales or parts, to include schedule of requirements if applicable, and this shall include all of the following documents as attachments to the conformity with the technical specification. Number 1 is the schedule of requirements, and number 2, brochure of the product being offered, and number 3, distributorship certificate appropriate to the product being offered. Number 4, the warranty certificate. Number 5, the GNSS compatibility testing and certification to be issued by the CAAP EDMS with respect to the technical compatibility of the units being offered in static and real-time kinematic mode. Letter I, the original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement or the OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretarial certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. This shall include all of the following documents as attachment to the Omnibus Sworn Statement. So number 1, the certification under oath attesting that they have no pending cases against the government, in addition to the eligibility requirements as prescribed under the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 9184. And number 2, the legal clearance to be issued by CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service with respect to the non-pending cases of the prospective bidders against this authority. And number 3, bid bulletins if applicable. For the financial documents, we have item J, the supplier's audited financial statements showing, among others, the supplier's total and current assets and liabilities, stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. And K, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. For the Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement or the GVA in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. Item 2, financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, and original of duly signed and accomplished bill of quantities or the price schedules, and original of duly signed and accomplished forms for goods offered from the Philippines and or abroad. So the other documentary requirements under RA number 9184 as applicable. So for foreign bidders claiming by reasons of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, so the certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product. Item Q, certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. That ends our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Any clarifications, questions from our guests, would-be bidders? Yung may 8 years dyan, there is an 8-year requirement. There is no reference date. Yung first or second slide. Yan, within the last 8 years. Wala ka bang reference date? As of
As of 2023, sir.
should have completed within the last 8 years. Starting within the last 8 years. Okay? Kailan ang reference mo? November 2023? December 2023? Kasi you are requiring them that they should have similar projects within the last 8 years. Kailan ang kwan mo? Along month. Oh. Para definite.
Yes po. November 2023 backwards po.
Buwan. Okay. November 30, 2023. Para definite yun din. Oh. Ibubulitin pa ba yan? Di na siguro. Clarification lang. Any questions?
We have a question from Julius Valdez. Sir, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning. From Session Marketing.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Sir Julius.
Yes, sir. Regarding sa demonstration. Kailan tayo magkakandak ng demonstration tsaka sino yung contact person?
Actually, sir, after this pre-bid conference, you may contact us na po for schedule of demonstration po.
Yes, ma'am. Anong number po yung pwede namin kontakin? At sino po
Yes,
siya?
sir. I-type ko na lang po sa dito po. Type in ko na lang po sa chat box, sir, yung contact person po. Yes po.
Yes.
Paano daw? Papalinis na aircon sila po.
Sir, for those prospective bidders, if you have Sir Julius, paki-off po lang mic. Ayan. For those prospective bidders who are intending to perform demonstration or will be requesting for, will be proposing for a demonstration, pwede po kayong mag-email sa amin sa BAC and then we will forward your request to the end user for ease of communication. State your name and the company so that it could be properly endorsed to the end user. So Sir Julius, noted po ba yun? Mag-email na lang po kayo sa bacsec@caap.gov.ph, then we will endorse you to the end user for proper coordination.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir, isa pang question regarding lang po sa tripod.
Sige sir, go ahead po.
Yung tripod setup kasi sir, meron dito mga dimension na naka-specify. So, alam naman natin sir, as pa ng manufacturer setup, hindi naman ganun kadetalye yung mga dimension and weight para sa tripod.
Did you answer that, please?
Yes, sir, we understand po. So, siguro, sir, pwede naman po as long as wooden tripod po siya. Basta hindi lang po siya lalayo dyan sa measurement na naibigay. Not necessarily na mag-fall dyan sa exact measurement po.
Yes, ma'am. Another question po dun sa number of channels. May mga technology kasi na iba yung process ng technology niya with regard to channel. May mga channel tayo, ma'am, na ano, mga universal channels. So, meron mas mababa pero mas high-end yung capability niya with regard to channel. Ano po ba yung pwede natin gawin dun, ma'am?
May mas mababa pa po, sir, sa 555 na channel po.
Yes, ma'am. Meron mababang around 400 or 450. Pero yung technology niya mas high-end dun sa binabanggit niyong 555 channel. Pwede ba kami mag-offer ng ibang technology na mas high-end with regard dyan sa 555 na yan na binabanggit niyo sa bidding documents?
Siguro, sir, present na lang din po with support na lang po para ma-ano natin sa demonstration siguro, sir. And from with that, we can issue siguro bid bulletin to clarify the specifications we've had.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sir Julius. Any other concerns and clarification from the prospective bidders?
There being no more.
Okay, sir. If there will be no more question, may we remind the prospective bidders that you may send your written clarification to the BAC 10 days before the scheduled opening so that it could be evaluated and considered by the end user as well as the TWG. So for this, if there will be no more concerns, so may we request this this pre-bid conference to be formally closed, Mr. Chair.
Okay,